Hello, duelists, and welcome to the King's Court. Okay. Oh man, now it's been a little while since I've actually updated my hero deck here on the channel. I really been wanting to. I just haven't had the chance to go play locals over the weekend. Like last week, stuff came up, and the week before that, a bunch of my friends were out of town for regionals for Digimon. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother showing up. It was like, I haven't had a chance to play test or play at locals, anything. But I was finally able to play over the weekend. I got a lot of play testing done, and this is the build I'm really enjoying. I actually also let a friend of mine use it. If you saw the post I uploaded yesterday on the community tabs, I'll share a picture of it right here too. A friend of mine is actually starting to learn how to play the game again, and he wanted to learn, and I showed him like a couple of the decks that are doing well right now, but he wanted to try out my deck because he's seen me play the deck so many times. He thought, okay, maybe this would be like an easier way to reintroduce himself to the game and all that. And he got the combos pretty quickly. So not only did I get to play test his build, he did too, which is also good because I got to play test my Bell deck too. Which, for the record, I'm trying to update so I can put it here on the channel, but I still need another copy of Nightmare Throne. And man, my God, fucking the Fiendsmith shit is so expensive. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm probably just gonna rock with Pure Bell for a little while until that stuff either becomes more affordable or it goes like down in price after like a ban list or something. But who knows when we're getting one of those? That's also why I'm uploading this video now, because we are in August now, and supposedly, air quotes supposedly, we're supposed to be getting the ban list soon. So I wanted to upload this build because I'm going to be changing this up because there's a new build for heroes that I actually saw recently that I really want to try out, and I'll go over that at the end of this video. So before we get to the cards, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh hero videos or Yu-Gi-Oh videos in general. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the Fiendsmith engine? Like right now, it's the hottest thing in Yu-Gi-Oh. Let me know, what do you think about it? Do you think it's too strong? And do you think it's going to get hit eventually? And do you think it's probably too early for it to get hit? It probably is too early. Let's be real, they're going to want to make their money off it first. So obviously they're probably going to milk it as much as possible before they actually start hitting it. I don't even think it's hitting OCG yet, is it? I could be wrong. I'm a little behind. I know right now, surprisingly, the Mermaid Atlantean cards are killing it. And speaking of which, shout out to you Blue Eyes players. A friend of mine plays Blue Eyes. He watches the channel. You know who you are, man. Man, Blue Eyes players. I'm happy for you guys. Man, hopefully that rumor about Evil Hero stuff is true, right? So, that's pretty much everything, and let's get to the cards. As always, start off with the main deck. Oh, also, if the layout looks a little different, I usually use my tripod, but I forgot it in the car, and I'm too lazy to go get it. So sorry about it. I had to cave in it this time. Don't worry, it won't always be like this. So, start out with the E-Heroes. 3 Stratos. I'm going to be honest with you, I cannot cut Stratos still. So many times I've seen people just play 2 Stratos, and I've tried to, don't get me wrong, I always like to experiment with the ratios. I just can't do it. It just feels so weird, and there are so many times I need that 3rd Stratos. Especially like if you use combos involving, what's it called? Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. Speaking of Elemental Heroes, obviously, 1 Neos. 1 Liquid Soldier, and 1 Shadow Mist. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Over the weekend, I actually was experimenting. I feel like there's really something here. I was experimenting with Wing Kuriboh level 6. I feel like there's something here with this card. It's really good, like in theory. The idea of setting up your field with Plasma, DPE, Dark Law, and having your favorite contact set to go into Wingman during your opponent's turn. I feel like there's something there with Wing Kuriboh level 6, but I think it needs more playtesting. Although I really want to try using it a little more often because like I said, I feel like this card could be really useful, especially with the fact it's an elemental hero and a favorite card. So I'm still working on that. And that's actually it for the E-Heroes. Let's see. Vision here. All right. Vision Heroes, come on. We know this one. Always got to have 3 Ferris. Come on. Let's be real. There's no way you should ever play less than 3. It's 2 Vion. I'm going to go through this part quickly. 2 Vion, 2 Increase, Standard. Would not cut, honestly. Destiny Heroes. Now, I gotta be real with you, when Malicious came back to 3, I saw a lot of people swearing on God that they would only still play 2. I gotta be real, I gotta disagree. 3 Malicious is the way to go. This card, so long we've been wanting this card back at 3, and I would not ever play it at less than 3 again, as long as I can. This card is this God tier. Love Malicious. And Plasma and Denier. With Denier, it's pretty much a 4th Malicious. Gotta love it. And gotta love having Big Daddy Plasma. Man, I love how I started saying that after that time I pissed off a Labyrinth player from stealing their mommy. That was hilarious. Alright, let's see. Hand traps. Standard. 3 Ash. I was playing Nibiru and going back and forth between that and Valor. But in all honesty, right now with the Fiendsmith engine and how much that deck searches, I decided to go back to play Droll and Lock. Just to deal with Fiendsmith, because let's be real, we're going to have to be dealing with that deck for a while. Unless they surprise us in the list and they emergency hit that shit. Although who knows? You can almost never predict Konami, honestly. 3 Imperm, obviously. Yeah, I actually played this deck against somebody who was trying to gimmick puppet branded me. And again, it really came clutch. 3 Hero Libs. 3 Fusion Destiny. And the most important card in the deck right now, honestly, with Snake Eyes still being a monster right now, literally. 3 Mass Change. Would not cut the Mass Change again. I was playing it at 1 for a little while because I was mainly focusing on summoning Shadow Mist during my opponent's turn. I mean, you going into Shadow Mist thanks to Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, but there are the times you can open up Mass Change. You can just combo even more with that card. And time for the 1-ups. Rhoda. Foolish Burial. Call by. Some people have been cutting this. I will not cut. Polymerization. God, I can't. Man, am I the only one really excited for that alternate art of Polymerization with Avion and Burstinatrix? Man, I cannot wait to get that card. Miracle Fusion. You gotta have Favorite Contacts. Would not cut any of these 1-ups, honestly. Every single one of these always comes up, I swear. And time for the extra. I actually changed my extra deck a little bit. Go for the links. You got your 1 Deceiver for your Neos to get Neos to your hand. Wonder Driver. Love Wonder Driver. People still sleep on Dread Decimator. There are a lot of times, not just IRL, but also on Master Duel, where Dread Decimator just steals games because of how much you can just boost up your monsters. And the fact that, honestly, people forget it pierces, so would not cut Dread Decimator. And 2 Crusaders. Those are the links, and honestly, I swear, these days, a lot of decks run 15 or something hand traps, so I swear, every time they Valored, Imperm, or even Ghost Ogre, my Crusader, that second one always comes up, I swear. Blast. Mostly deal with Labyrinth players. And 2 Dark Law. Honestly, right now, is probably one of the best examples of why Dark Law is so important for the deck. Because this card really messes with a lot of decks right now. Snake Eyes, obviously. Branded. This card really messed up when I got to play against the what's it called? The Yugi deck, the Chimera deck. So would not cut Dark Law from 2. This card is amazing still. It's Dark Law. Let's be real here. Destiny Heroes, Phoenix Enforcer, obviously, but I'm gonna be real. When I play in my locals, in my competitive locals tournaments, I really got sick of fucking time. Let's be real. We play Hero Lives, so dealing with time is a fucking bitch for us because we gotta cut half our life anyways. So I decided just to go back to Dystopia because honestly, using this to just be able to burn my opponent. If we have to go to match or something, and time's about to get called, I got sick of losing because of time. So I'm going with Dystopia. That way, if I have a hero lives, instead I can just go to Dystopia, burn them, and time is called, and that because again, time is annoying. So that's why. Sunrise, gotta love it. Wingman, Ab Zero, Neo Swingman, and of course, Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. Would not cut any of these. These are like your main power cards that you want to go into. And that's actually it for the extra deck. And really quick, I'll go through the side deck, but this is the build for the side deck I'm using right now, but I'm going to be changing it up because there's actually different builds for heroes that I want to try out next week. And I'm hoping I could be also that I get some recorded gameplay. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any this week because there was like all the tables were filled. I guess like there was like a pre-release for a different game or something. Because there was a Digimon pre-release, but that was like on Saturday. So and Sunday's Yu-Gi-Oh day. So but it was like really crowded that day. 3 Nib, honestly, because Snake Eyes is still a thing. 3 Forbidden Droplets. The Board Breakers, gotta have them. 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. Same reasoning. Deal with opponents' boards. 3 Evenly Matched. And if you get called to go first, 3 D Barrier. This is the current one I'm using. I actually really like this side deck for this build, but I'm gonna be changing now. That's the entire deck right there. But really quick, I'm gonna go over another build I saw. I really want to try out turn 2 heroes. Like basically, what I would do. I'm gonna probably try this out next week. So if you want to see that, I hope I can get some gameplay recorded. I would probably just switch out main decking the hand traps. Now, luckily, pretty much every deck right now, unless it's like Tenpai or something, wants to go first, obviously. So, normally, if I win the die roll, I would call to go second. But normally, unless I'm playing against Tenpai, my opponent will want to go first. So, I'd be playing into that factor. As long as I'm not playing against Tenpai. But I'll probably side deck some cards for going first if I got to play against Tenpai. But I would switch those cards out and main deck board breaker cards. Because I saw this build for heroes that topped, I think, like, overseas. Man, I can't remember where. But they were main decking, like, a bunch of board breakers. And I thought that was really cool, and I want to try that out. So what I would do is switch them out and put main deck Forbidden Droplets and put in Dark Ruler No More. And I'm really thinking me personally, I would either put main deck Lightning Storm and Feather Duster or put in TTT. So that's a build I'm really tempted to try out, and I think I'll try it out over next weekend. So if you want to see that any gameplay from there, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll bring it here next week. I think I'll go do another video later this week going more into discussion about this card, this build. And I'll also do another video soon where I really want to talk about Wing Kuriboh in the deck, because like I said, I really feel like there's something here. And that's pretty much it for this video. It's been a little while since I managed to update some hero content here on the channel. I've just been really busy with like IRL stuff and other games, but I'm trying my best to like reschedule everything so I could fit everything. Because again, I love heroes, and yeah, I love. Okay, really quickly, if you want to click off now, if you're just here for the hero deck, go. There you go. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Really quickly, I did want to talk about something. I didn't really feel like making a whole video talking about this because I'm gonna be real. I don't really like talking about problems, but a lot of people in the Yu-Gi-Oh sphere right now are talking about, a lot of people quitting Yu-Gi-Oh and all that. I'm gonna be real. My philosophy with the game has always been I play to enjoy the game. I play the decks I like, and I like to basically just make them as viable as possible. So in all honesty, even though I was like not uploading Yu-Gi-Oh content for a couple of weeks, if anyone subscribed to us, because I know there are people who subscribe to me and Chillman or Michael for Yu-Gi-Oh content, if there was like any kind of like worry, I just wanted to acknowledge this really quick. No, we're not quitting the game whatsoever. We love playing the game. honestly, and we just love playing the decks we enjoy. Like, again, I love heroes. I love Yubel. I'm playing Yubel. I'm just a GX nerd. Hell, I'm gonna be real. Playing this Wing Kuriboh level 6 card, and let's be real, every hero player loves Wing Kuriboh. I'm really tempted to build like a Kuriboh deck. So if you want to see like me build a Kuriboh deck and start playing that regularly here on the channel as well, let me know in the comments. But I just wanted to acknowledge that really quickly. So if you want to see that and more updated Yu-Gi-Oh content, and as well as channel member Michael, he finally updated his Cyber Dragon deck. So if you want to see him do a deck profile on that, let us know in the comments. And we'll see you next time. Have a good week. Take care. Bye.